Welcome back, everybody. My name is Prometheus, and we're playing some more State of Decay. This is episode 8. I just stopped recording for the last video, so you'll see we got a bunch of ammo, and we got some nice guns, because last video we looted the gun shop. This video, once we crush this zombie and bring our supplies home, we are going to be doing some actual missions, because I have a feeling scavenging is starting to get a little boring. I've been doing it for a while. Okay, see, I don't want him to grab me. See, he's dragging on. You can reverse onto him or just drive quickly, and he'll eventually just fall off. This. Nice. Woo, careful. Remember, the ambulance is a mod vehicle, so it's using the same hull as a pickup truck with, like, something, so it's a little weird. Anyway, we're just going to drop off the ammo.
Free and clear. See you soon.
And we also picked up the things they wanted.
While I was out.
That's all? 5 ammunition. Last time I turned in 1 bag and got, like, that many construction supplies.
Scratch that off the wish list.
Huh. Okay, so 2 people need anger management, so I think... Do we want to do them first? Yeah, let's do them first. Let's see, who's up here that needs an anger management talk? Danica, is it you?
Stay strong out there.
Come on.
Danica?
You and me are gonna go out there and kick some ass.
Danica?
You'll feel better.
I can do that.
Danica. Okay, so we want to go here, so, we'll go on foot. Why not? I've got ammo. She has ammo, I think. Let's hope.
Some pretty scary shit going on out there, huh?
You can say that again.
Hell, if I'm being honest, some days I don't even want to get out of bed in the morning, you know?
I guess.
Yeah, I love the voice acting in this game. Like, there was only a handful of voice actors. Like, I think there's, like, 8 unique voices only. Something like that. But they do a pretty good job, despite having so few people, at making there be legitimate differences between the characters. It's not just, like, this one voicing this one, which is kind of like how it feels like here in Skyrim. So, like, Skyrim had, like, 20-something voice actors, maybe, at most, it felt like. And most of them...
Now we're gonna kill some zombies the old-fashioned
Is that a big guy, or just that? Okay, so we're at the place. It wants to clear the cemetery. And believe it or not, there's actually supplies here. So I guess we'll loot that, too. But yeah, so...
Nice work. You really kicked some
The
ass
voices
back
are all identical, and they all seem to have the same personality.
Let's roll.
Which makes it kind of lame. Metal ore and that. Oh my gosh. Imagine being hit in the face with a canoe paddle. Not a pleasant experience, I'm guessing. So yeah, that's probably not a fun thing. While I've got her following me, I'm gonna probably go and do the slow building. It's an orchard icon, I believe. That's right over here because it's just, you know, free help while I take care of it. So I'm just gonna search this, and she's hopefully gonna cover me. Yeah, keep me safe. Our backpack. All right, well, let's head back home. Nothing really good, but.
Zed's up ahead.
Oh, I shot him in the neck. She had a machete, I remember I gave her. Alright, here we go. So we're just heading back. Nothing crazy to report. That shot that guy right in the head.
Look, we're all
Brightness
scared.
is still not great.
None of us knows what's gonna happen next. But we gotta have each other's backs. Together we can survive this shit. On our own, we're done for.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. That's all I wanted to say.
Just want to clear that marker, and I couldn't remember how. Once again, playing too much Mercenaries 2. Now you'll notice throughout the game, Margus's bars have been getting higher, like his red thing, and
think about what
blue.
you said, okay?
Blue, remember, being stamina, red being health. He's slightly injured right now. Or actually, I can probably just... I don't want to waste codeine, which is, like, as I said, one of the more powerful ones. So I'll grab some, like, ibuprofen or, like, Tylenol, so I'm really low. So I completed Fear Itself, which is one of the ones you can do. There's some more 22 ammo, so I'm going to grab a bit more after I hit reload gun.
That ain't gonna work.
Which is weird because the gun says it holds 11. So I guess one of the mods does have a 1 in the chamber thing. So I'm gonna store 2, so I've got 2 full reloads. I just like things to be balanced like that. And let's store all this stuff. And let's grab. Looks like a really crappy ibuprofen. Use. Excuse me, and that fixes that. And let's do the other fear mission. So that's a home search mission, which is fun.
What's
Alan
our sit
Gunderson.
rep?
Destroy a few Zeds and chat a bit.
Hey, thought you could use a little time away from the ranch.
The home mission is the next story mission, so I'll do that one probably next video because
Seems like everyone's been on edge lately.
doing this.
Suppose so.
Not
Some
going
folks
far.
are kind of worried about you. You okay?
I'm fine, all right?
Just gonna kind of walk over here, funky little walk. He's kind of like bouncing side to side.
Okay. Now we're gonna kill some zombies the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I'm sorry I noticed, like, one of the things in the first videos, besides me having the wrong software for my mic, or wrong drivers for my mic, making everything weird, is I had game on Ultra Graphics, which created a really annoying motion blur.
Zombies
So-
up ahead. Go
Which,
through or
like,
go around?
literally, like, the most annoying thing ever. I watched some of the videos. I watch all of them, actually. I watch all of them before I put them up. I don't usually watch them after I put them up, unless someone points out something which
Better
no one
look around
has.
some more.
I wish. I mean, I want to hear feedback. I mean, I know I don't have a lot of you guys watching, but just like, you know,
Area
a
secure.
little respect for
No
my work,
Zeds here.
so never a bad thing. So this person has that poster that's from the gun shop, which means we're likely to find. There you go, firearms.
I'm loaded up. See you back at base.
Kanabo. I know what that is. It was basically designed to break people's bones because they would be wearing. This is a Japanese weapon. It's basically a club with metal studs on it.
I don't have enough space for this.
Nothing's worth dropping that right now. And basically, you would hit someone with it, and unlike a sword, which a blade can relatively easily be stopped. Actually, blunt force is really difficult to stop from hurting.
Where the hell am I gonna
or
carry
codeine.
this?
All right, I'm gonna just use one of these snacks. So it allows me to grab the codeine, which is worth a good amount. I'll probably have to come back here again at some point. Suspicious pharmaceutical cache. Quite the collection of pills. Yeah, that's a nice one. Can I sell
Looks like a good
outposts?
spot for an outpost.
We've already built all the outposts we can afford.
Whatever you say.
Ideally, I'd have another outpost, but I suspected that was the case. And I don't have a car with me, so it wants me to head back or clear the area over here, which is not the actual area the thing told me to go to, so I'm a little confused. Oh, that was kind of hopeless shot. There is a bit of an auto aim. Here, I'll put
Zombies
these.
up ahead.
I'll put the
Go
bags
through
in
or
this
go around?
hatchback and take the hatchback back to the house.
Not too bad.
Let's go.
Let's
Alright,
roll.
so we're done already. That was a simple one. I'm just going to drive this hatchback, which is kind of the shitty one. I'll just let him get in. Because if you run them over, they get really, like, pissy,
Construction
understandably.
complete. I always wanted to say that.
Is that a StarCraft reference, or is that a Warcraft reference, or is that Command & Conquer? I was a Command & Conquer in Warcraft 3. Like, Red Alert 2 and Warcraft 3. That's my era of RTS strategy. I loved Command & Conquer because it was so much more in-depth than a lot of the crap you were given to actually play. It's just like, you could actually do stuff that you wanted to do. It wasn't
I'm loaded
just
up.
like, I'm just...
See you back at base.
There's no one
see you
strategy that's
soon.
going to win every single time. I never use the industrial wrenches anyway, and that's one of the things that made it such a great. Was there stuff in here still? Oh,
I don't
that's
have
stuff.
enough space
Oh.
for this.
Well, and that was one of the things that made it such a great game, was that it had that flexibility. Like, you could go full airborne, and then your enemy would build too many air defenses for you to get around. You could go a naval assault on water maps, which was always fun, except the AI didn't know how to do it. And they would just sit there and launch Harriers at you constantly, or just build up to nukes and launch nukes if they're the Russians. Yuri's Revenge, that's also like one of the only expansion packs, in my opinion, that's better than the original game. Like, usually, especially these days where expansion packs are really just adding features that
Listen,
should have been in the core
Whatever
game.
your problem is, you need to knock that shit off. You're freaking out the others.
That why you wanted this bit of quality time?
Basically, they
We're all stressed, okay? But we can't afford to
a lot of
beat
them
each
it's like,
other's
especially
throats.
EA.
So
EA, I
start
hate.
playing nice
Just
or you're
I
out
do
on
not
your
like
ass.
your marketing strategy.
That's
I do
all I
not
wanted to say.
like your
Look, I'll
business. If I
I'll
didn't,
think
if
about
I
what
liked
you
your,
said,
if I didn't
okay?
like your games, I would
I'm
be in a
glad.
much better state. But basically, a lot of them is just they're just looking for money versus actually making a good game, which results in things not really being that great comparatively speaking. Are there any missions besides? See this one, this one. Danica's scared. God, again, I just brought you outside so you wouldn't be scared. this one, those don't have time limits on them. This one I don't think is a time limit on, and this one doesn't have a time limit on. This one does, but it's not us. It's like not our people. So I think we're gonna go do Sam's mission, and we're out of construction supplies because I spent them last. Like I gathered a bunch last video, and then I spent them on. We're using 11 daily, but notice we're getting 8 food daily, and we're not using any gas daily, and we're also not using any medicine daily. We have 8 guns, 32 hand-to-hand weapons, 31 cars and trucks that we know of, basically have been surveyed or seen, and 102 various items. 12 beds, population, 8 labor, basically things like that are what's shown here. And anyway, we're using so many construction supplies. I'm going to switch back to controller. I was just using the mouse so I can point it out a little better. Compared to what we're using, that I have to just basically constantly spam this in order to figure out where the construction supplies are. And we're going to go do Sam Hoffman's mission because it's actually kind of nice. I mean, not... Well, I won't spoil it. It's a nice mission to do. Hang on. I'm thirsty. I love Fresca.
I want to head down to the courthouse and see what's going on.
Oh, I don't care really. I don't like the courthouse. It's boring. Like, you see it as it goes. Like, you know what's gonna happen. Like, I'll get there, and you'll just watch the episode and be like, that's gonna happen next time where he records. Oh, it happened. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but basically it's the most obvious thing ever. Notice that was the house with the soulless rat. This was the one that she was at last time and was like
Sam?
fighting people.
What are you doing here?
Looking for Andy Pims.
Who's Andy Pims?
Fuck, you're persistent. Andy's the guy
Yes,
who used to come
twice.
into Pastor Will's soup kitchen all the time. I haven't seen him since this bullshit went down. What?
I'll help you look.
Hey, if that floats your boat, I'm not turning down free help. Old bastard's probably dead by now. But apparently I'm a sucker for winos with no teeth and bad gout. Because here I am looking for him. I got a few ideas where to look.
So basically, she's just telling us to go down here. There was a bug. I basically have to periodically
How did
reset the
you end
game
up
every
working
40
in a
minutes or
soup
so.
kitchen?
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
I'm just going to say this real quick. You will. It's a 32-bit only game, and you will experience game-breaking glitches if you have the game running for more than an hour and a half or 2 hours before like a cutscene happens. People will not show up in the wrong place. You have to load back saves. It's annoying. That's why one of the reasons
What,
I
you
just
think I
record
wouldn't
in
help my fellow
3-hour
man unless it was
increments
court
or
ordered?
1-hour increments.
I've been
and
helping
then
Pastor
review it.
Will with charity shit for years.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
Shit. That's Andy.
That's him. Well, that was
Sorry.
fast.
Yeah, well, about what I expected. Even money, whether the Zeds got him or the booze did. Let's take care of him and go the fuck home. Rest in peace, you gross old bastard.
Usually it takes a while and there's like a whole conversation about everything before, but I guess it was just a quick one this time. That's the first time I found him in the first building. It is completely randomized. What are those pink, purple things? Underwear? Alarm clock. But yeah, so she basically worked in a soup kitchen quite frequently. It briefly was mentioned at the beginning as one of her, like,
Lucky they didn't.
she just kind of did
I'll run
that
this home.
as
Roger
something
that.
that made her
We'll
feel
be
better
waiting.
about life because she didn't have a great, like, life wasn't great for her. And
You got
she
this
did that
place
to
locked
kind of
down.
give back, and it helped her feel better. So that's just kind of, oh my god, there's so much stuff in this house. That's one of the things she did to help feel better and kind of give back. And now you can play as Sam after doing that oddly short mission. Now I'm going to grab the
So,
sedan,
you gonna go talk to Joe Wilkerson?
eventually. I'm going to grab this car because it has a good storage capacity. I can't store much in it. I mean, it's a horrible storage capacity, but it's better than the hatchback, which is 2 slots. I mean, I love the speed, but it just 2 storage slots isn't going to help you much. Anyway, I'm just going to grab the remaining supplies here.
I'll run this home.
That's
We'll be
food,
ready.
so if you break that down, it just becomes snacks. And I've got so much food that I might as well just do that. And grab the snacks. In fact, here, if I do, I think it's hold down right button. It's like, hold down left button, hold down right button. Is it right button A?
Not
Button
now.
A. I can't remember the command, but there's a way to drop the rucksack. And basically, yeah. I'm just gonna... That should be fine. See if you go in here. Oh, it's at the same capacity. That's weird. But you saw me trying to drive that
Area
earlier. It
secure.
didn't really go
No
too
Zeds
well,
here.
did it? This looks like medical. That's nice. I want medical more than I want food. Actually, I'm gonna break down the medical. So break open, and that gives me ibuprofen, acetaminophen,
I don't
and
have
aspirin.
enough
So
space
basically, your average over the counter. Ibuprofen, obviously, Advil, Aleve, things like that. Let's try that. Acetaminophen is Tylenol, and aspirin
have enough
is
space
aspirin.
for
It goes by that. That's what it is. Screw the firebomb. I want medicine. Medicine's very good. Basically, yeah. Acetaminophen what was I even talking about? Acetaminophen and ibuprofen. Basically, as long as you don't have a liver condition, you can have it any day, basically. Tylenol is a mild blood thinner, but oddly enough, Advil actually interferes with its own. It's like aspirin is a true blood thinner. Tylenol is a very minor blood thinner, but it's a bit more powerful. It's more of a it's almost codeine based
We'll crack open a
in a
cold
way.
one for you.
Tylenol.
Found this while I
Acetaminophen is
was
much
out.
more powerful. It's also very harsh on your liver,
Oh, you know, stuff.
so it's not necessarily something you want to have on a daily basis. Advil, you can have as much Advil as you want for the most part. It will make you sick. It'll make you sick and poison you eventually, but
there you
you
go.
can have a lot
Don't
of it.
say I never
It's
gave
very
you
good
nothing.
too. Like it helps a lot. You know, anyone who's worked out before and has that soreness, that's the best thing. Advil, just some Advil in an ice pack or a hot pack, depending on the type of soreness. You just sit there and just relax a bit, and just have something cool to drink. That's a great feeling coming back from going lifting. That and just rubbing the calluses off the next day, like your hands just breaking apart from it. You do have actually a maximum capacity. It's like 256 for
Check this
each.
out. This came over the radio a little while ago. I managed to record most of it.
What you got for me?
If you're hearing this, we could use some help.
Sounds like they're in a bad spot. Might want to offer them a hand. If you want to check it out, it's on your map.
Okay, so they want me to hunt down a feral zombie. I don't want to do that. Well, I'm gonna go check the recording time real quick, and I'll be right back and see what we want to do. Like a clonal last time I recorded. It's another time of exactly 17 and a half-ish minutes already been used. Alright, well, I got a lot done. Let's do this. We're going to do the feral hunt. I mean, this is semi-auto rifle. I got food. I got medicine. Oh, please don't die. We're going to do the feral hunt. Now you can
I'm headed out.
Alright, best of luck.
go out this way behind the church, and I'm gonna do it because I really don't like these cars, especially with the mod. Like I just learned that it really doesn't help make them easier to drive. There's that pickup truck I left back there a while ago. Anyway, you can kind of just cut through here if you want to go there. You just have to then get around. These don't actually stop you. Most of them don't. Oh, 2 hordes here. I wish I could say that was intentional, because that was so epic. Like, I spun around and hit him with the back of the car. Is there a handbrake? I forget. I think it's A if there is. Last one. There we go. 2 hordes down. Was there another up ahead? I didn't see. If you go fast enough, they can't interfere. So we're gonna make this a short finish up here, and I'm probably gonna reboot the game because of the RAM issue I mentioned earlier. And oh, this is the SUV that's added by the mod too, so we'll use that. I'm gonna just run. Say yes.
Guess I'll follow you. Let's roll.
So you're telling me to search here and over there. It's most likely going to be in the other one.
We'll be on soon if we keep going this way.
So he's got a pan, which is actually a really decent weapon. I was using a lot of ammo because I kind of want to train shooting.
Break his fucking skull!
It's here.
Found you.
Okay, so we may have lost it.
We got it.
Nope, he's okay. That would actually kill a normal person, but we just did it. So, with that, and after searching this one thing right here, well, oh, please cover me. Don't leave me here.
Lucky they didn't hear.
Got a
that.
note. We'll read the note and then finish the video. Did I, get rid of that. Okay. This suppressor is gonna just last forever. When they bite you from the front, it's not nearly as bad because they don't grab onto you, they just hurt you. There we go. You know, so we're slightly injured. Let's read this note we got, and then finish up. Dear Anthony, we waited as long as we could. Your father isn't willing to stay any longer. I suppose he's right. We can't risk everyone else. I hope you find this note and that you come to find us. We don't want to leave without you. We love you. Be safe. So I guess they left without Anthony, who I'm guessing sounds like a mother writing this to her son, which is a little brutal. Mom's like, I have to leave my son behind for the zombie apocalypse for now. Wow, this thing is fast. Immediately crashes. Well, I'm gonna call the video here, folks, and I'll see you all next time. Take it easy, guys.